is proud to welcome you to our public forum titled Facebook Is It Unhealthy for Families? This event is funded by the Association for Progressive Communications. Without further ado, I would like to welcome the youth to give Empower's welcoming speech.
Yang berbahagia, Datuk Datin, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, salam sejahtera, good morning and a very warm welcome to all. Persatuan Kesedaran Komuniti Selangor or Empower is delighted to have you here today to participate in our forum, Facebook, Is It Unhealthy for Families? Thank you for joining us on a Saturday morning. We are very pleased that the Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development, Lembaga Penduduk dan Pembangunan Keluarga Malaysia are with us today. Also present are members of the academia, members of the press, and friends from Sarawak, Perak, Melaka, and the Klang Valley. In 2009, Empower, together with our partner organizations, started a project called Strengthening Women's Strategic Use of ICT in Malaysia.
MCMC was established in November 1998 under the MCMC Act, Malaysian Communication and Multimedia Act 1998. I'll just skip this part and just go to the next. In fact, after 2009, we started to show a drastic increase. Next, please. All right, this is some of the court cases that that has been highlighted in the media.
They have inside there that might detriment certain age groups, and that would be good for my talks in the future or at current. As of now, we know because of Facebook alone, there are many cases of suicides, there are many cases of bullies, cyberbullies, threats and whatsoever not. But coming to whatever that has happened from the build-up of having these social networks, it's actually information. What you disseminate on those social networks, that is so very important, because you can't secure the computer can't work by themselves. Even though you put in the Trojan, the worms, the whatever not viruses, it just couldn't work by itself. You need to secure yourself with whatever information that you want to disseminate online. Not the computer that it can replicate itself, whatever information that is already on the computer, on the hard disk. It's what you write.
Is with regard to cyberbullying. This is very common, especially among the youngsters, because they are being bullied by the others who have taken advantage. And like what was mentioned earlier, sometimes you post your pictures online, sometimes you have your video online which has been captured by others, and they use that to blackmail you. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, the latest case, I think quite a number of you are aware, the one in US where the congressman Weiner, who was involved, he sent some of very revealing pictures of himself to a few of his very young girlfriends, and at the end of the day, what happened? As what was mentioned by the earlier speakers, it will get back to you, it will haunt you, and he had to quit. So he was one of the young ones who is able to rise very high up in the US political arena. So these are the challenges if we do not use the facilities available.
They go to internet, whatever. So basically, okay, if now already you so many billions people, you're just a dot in cyberspace. If you don't have a presence, you don't exist. Okay, and also there's another thing is people are using Facebook as obituaries. So once you have a Facebook account, right, and you die one day, and then people go to your site and leave obituaries. So your existence is there, and people go there and leave obituaries. And then like for example, one of our friend, this Tony Kasim. So when Tony Kasim passed away, right, I visited the site and put something, and I was surprised. So many people are doing that. So your existence now is based on your presence online. So this is something you have to consider if you want to know that, hey, I'm part of the world. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, right. Internet security, of course, is very broad issues. I just want to focus on one very important aspect that you must think carefully. which is a privacy setting. So how many of you?
See complaints like on phishing website and all that.
That's right.
So how about cyber bullies?
Yes, we.
Actually sending lots of threats and this kind of very bad SMS to this woman, a friend of mine. I would say it's extremely terrible. He can send like a day 350 message. I think this guy doesn't sleep at all. Really, you know, I was having a lunch break with her, half an hour, and then she has her phone silent mode. And I can see the phone is blinking all the time. I feel so bad. I said, why don't you pick up your phone? Oh, I shouldn't pick up the phone because it's a psycho. And then she said, he actually can text or send or call up to 350 calls a day. Harassment, all kind of threat, or no, you know, these bad things, you know.
The debate in Malaysia, especially concerning internet, there's a large part, there's a very important part missing in, which is privacy concerns, privacy and data protection, which not a lot of people are talking about. I mean, in the States you have the EFF, Freedom Frontier, right?